This is Jackie with All Access, and I'm here with Kathian from Erimha, and we're here at Virginia's Mayhem Festival. You guys have been a band since 2010.
Yep.
How has your sound evolved since the beginning?
I think, since we started off, and this band's actually still pretty young, I think with the last album, we just figured out a bit more where we were heading with the sound. We had done one album before, which was called Irkala, and I think we were sort of finding, the sound of the band, and then with Rain, I think we really nailed it, and then it's weird, as the album grew, more and more, the Erimha sound came through. So I think, with the last couple of songs on the album, you're finding a bit more, the big blend between black and death metal of Erimha. So.
And how is your sound, or maybe it isn't, influenced by life in Canada?
I think it's just life in general. It's actually rare we get asked, about a place, because mostly it's about bands, and we get pointed as certain styles and certain bands, but what really influences this band is really, experience, touring life back home. And we always have this thing where, we started off creating Erimha, and now it seems like for us it became its own entity, and we're still making it grow, but it's made us make so many changes in our lives that now, we have the feeling that Erimha, being its own entity now, is making us grow as individuals. So, yeah.
Is there a song on your latest release that you would say, off of Reign Through Immortality, that best represents your sound?
Yeah, I think we actually play this song live, which is like a 10-minute song, and it's Metempsychosis. I think that's the one, that's the last song we wrote, and it really came together as a whole band. So I think that's the song that represents the most Erimha.
And you've made a music video for which song?
Verdict of the Soul.
What's the benefit of making a music video in 2014?
I mean, it's actually, I think, even probably better than making the music itself, because you get, people want to see, and it's being with the web. I don't even know if they still play video clips on the music channels, on TV. I think it's, unless we made like a reality show, then they'd start playing it. But
isn't that sad? That's really true.
It's everybody sitting behind their TV that's making that happen. So that's the only place you can point fingers. But they're just looking for, they want people to watch shows, and whatever people want to watch, they'll make shows about it. So if people want to see video clips, well, they'll make, video clips. But I think, it's still with the web. I think it's still very good to make, good quality video clips. Something I'm not too keen of are the new lyric videos, coming out. I think it's a quick way to, make the name get out there, but hopefully we'll never have to do that. So, but I think it's still very important to get out there, because everybody's on the web. So.
And you're out here at Mayhem. What are the benefits of playing a festival like this?
It's crazy. I mean, I think it's just the diversity of the bands. Still today, sitting at merch, you have kids show up with Avenged Sevenfold shirts, asking Alexandria shirts, and they've never heard or even seen a band like us. So I think it just opens up the door to different styles of music. I think it's a big thing where nobody wants to go commercial, but I think to have that awareness that there is a kind of music like this and it could be played in a festival like this, I think to us it's really important. So.
Absolutely. So how do you make sure that you leave a lasting impression for fans when you play?
I mean, we're up first, and we just got to leave our mark. And I think, since we're playing with the Doors, sometimes we'll have a really good crowd. Other days, people get stuck at the door. But no matter what, it's always that same energy that's there. So I think just going out and do what we normally do, and that's just give, everything we have, I think just that will leave a big mark on people. It's not just a show. It's not a gimmick. It's not anything. It's like everything that's going on stage is how we live our lives and how, we see life in general. So I think people are getting that, feedback. Even people who don't know the style, I think they get that feeling that we're just not some gimmick going out and, moving as much as we can. So, yeah.
I think being real and honest with fans will always resonate. So what's up next for Erimha after Mayhem?
We're working on new material. We have about 30-40% of a new album written. It's got to be recorded, if it's not very early 2015, it's going to be late 2014. but we already have another tour lined up, a full U.S. for October, November. I can't say who it's with, but it's coming out within the next 2 weeks on our pages, so people have just got to check it out.
Well, stay tuned for those tour dates with Erimha. This is Jackie. Thanks to All Access and In the Key of Change.